Hey friends, in this video we are going to be reading our big literature book for the week, which is titled Anna Goes to Washington, D.C. And before we even get into the story and what's going on, we're going to be focusing on two different things. We're going to be focusing on our comprehension strategy, which is to reread, to make sure that we understand what it is that we've read. And we're also going to be focusing on our literacy skill, which is main topic and key details. So making sure we understand what the main thing that we're learning about or reading about in the story, as well as understanding the little details that help paint this picture. So what does that mean, Mr. Garte? Don't worry, we will get into it. So this text, Anna Goes to Washington, D.C., is an informational text. And so it gives us information about real places and often has photographs. And as we can see, even though there are some drawings here, we can see that there is a real life picture in the background. So this story is by R.I.K.10 and it is illustrated by Angela Dominguez. And so that means that R.I.K.10 wrote all the words. She is the author, and Angela Dominguez is the illustrator. That means she drew all of the pictures. We are in Washington, D.C. It is the capital of the United States, said Anna to Mama and her little sister, Sarah. Anna ran and hugged her tia, Luisa, and said, "I cannot wait to visit the historic places." Now, one thing that I want to note for my friends who may not know Spanish is that this word right here, tia, is a Spanish word that means aunt. So she went and hugged her aunt, Luisa. The next morning, Anna and Sarah were holding a large map. "Look, Sarah, we will visit all these places." Tia Luisa and Mama waved American flags. They gave flags to Anna and Sarah. Anna opened the front door and said, "Ready, set, let's go!" So I know that the title of the book is Anna Goes to Washington, D.C., and I just read that the family is in Washington, D.C., and that they will visit historic places on the map. So I think that Washington, D.C. is going to be our main topic of this text. Let's keep that in mind. "This is the National Mall," Tia Luisa said. "I don't see any stores," Sarah said. "There are no stores here," Tia Luisa replied. Sarah turned around and said, "I get it. Instead of stores, this mall has historic buildings." So my question is, looking at this page, friends, where is the family on this page? Where is the family on this page? And how do we know? Well, I remember on page 8, I remember reading that it says, "This is the National Mall." So, and then I also remember reading on page 9, Sarah said, "Instead of stores, this mall has historic buildings." So, using my context clues and by rereading the story, I can figure out that the family is at the National Mall. And we can tell that they're at the National Mall because we can see that they are pictured in front of this building here. And if we look at this picture on page 9, we can tell that this building and this building are the same place. So we know that they're at the National Mall. That is one key detail that we have just figured out. "What is this tall building?" asked Anna. "It looks like a giant number 1, Sarah said. "This is the Washington Monument," Tia Luisa said. "It was built to honor the first president or leader of the United States, George Washington." Mama opened her purse. "Look, his face is on the dollar bill and the quarter," Anna cried. So when I first read page 10, I didn't understand what a giant number 1 meant. So now that I've read this page, it says that this is the Washington Monument. Oh, okay. So now, looking at the pictures and rereading what Tia Luisa said, now I know that Sarah was talking about the Washington Monument. "Who is this tall man sitting on that big chair?" Anna asked. "He is Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president. He ended slavery and helped keep the United States together," Tia Luisa said. "He is also on the pennies that Sarah and I put inside our piggy banks," Anna said. So wait a minute. Why does Anna have a penny in her hand? Listen carefully as I reread part of page 13. It says, "He is Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president. He ended slavery and helped keep the United States together," Tia Luisa said. "He is also on the pennies that Sarah and I put in our piggy banks." Oh, okay. By rereading, I now know that the face that is on this brown coin that we call a penny is Abraham Lincoln. So that is why Anna is holding a penny in her hand. Okay, that makes sense. His monument is on page 12, so we can see that they are looking at his monument in Washington, D.C., and that is why Anna pulls out the penny with his face on it. Okay, that makes sense. "Who lives in this beautiful house?" Anna asked. "The President of the United States lives in the White House," Tia Luisa said. "Can we knock and say hello?" Anna and Sarah asked. "The president is a busy person," Tia Luisa said, "but I have tickets to get inside." "Yes," said everyone. So which historic building does the family see here? What is this historic building? It is the White House. Right, it is the White House. Now, why is the White House important? Why is it important? I'm going to reread part of page 15 to make sure I can understand why it's important. It says right here, "The President of the United States lives in the White House." Oh, okay. So now, knowing that this place is where the leader of our country lives, that is why this historic building is so important, because our president lives in this building. This building is bigger than my whole school, Anna said. It is the Capitol building. They make laws here, Tia Luisa said. Are laws like school rules? Anna asked. Tia Luisa and Mama nodded. We need to follow rules or we will get in trouble, Anna said to Sarah. We need to follow rules or we will get in trouble, Anna said to Sarah. So now I have some questions about the key details on this page. What does this what does this photograph show us? What is this a picture of? I'm going to reread part of the story just to make sure I know. It says, it is the Capitol building. They make laws here. Oh, okay. So now that I've reread part of the story, I know that this place is important because this is where our country's laws are made. Okay. Look, there are also statues sitting on chairs here. Anna pointed at them. This is the Supreme Court, Tia Luisa said. When people do not agree, the Supreme Court decides what is fair. The Supreme Court is like a teacher. Teachers talk to children when they argue, Anna said. Welcome to the Library of Congress, Tia Luisa said. There are so many beautiful books here, said Anna. I love to read books to Sarah. Almost all of the books published in the United States are here, Tia Luisa said. I would love to read them all one day, Anna said. Tia Luisa and Mama smiled. So wait a minute, on page 20, where did they go? Let's find out where they are. Let's reread. Tia Luisa said, welcome to the Library of Congress. Oh, okay, so now I know that this place and these pictures are of the Library of Congress. They went back to the National Mall and walked across Independence Avenue. Look, I know the man in the statue, Anna said. He is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and he had a dream for everyone to be treated fairly. This is his memorial, Tia Luisa said. I will work for my dreams too, Anna said. So what monument does the family see on these pages? Whose monument is this? This is the monument of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Yes. Anna and her family walked among the flowering cherry trees. Look at the beautiful cherry blossoms, Anna said. These trees are a gift from Japan to celebrate the friendship between our two countries, Tia Luisa said. They sat down and watched the paddle boats go by. Anna hugged Tia Luisa and said, thank you for this wonderful day. I will never forget it. The end.